Okay, next. Our number nine. Eric, come on up. Great. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is Eric Zapp presenting the Apex receptacle closure. Okay. Yes, if we would. Thank you very much.
The red bottle yet, you know? We don't have it on the stores anymore.
Just like why is it
Okay. Technical difficulties. Hi, my name is Eric Zapp, and I'm presenting the Apex. And what is the Apex? The Apex.
Tired of seeing trash?
Please don't do that. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Thanks.
The Apex is a revolution and a revelation in trash receptacle closures. Trash receptacle closures, in recent times we've seen the pop-up lids, which is the old style trash cans with modern technology sensors that feel your sense your hand coming in or trash coming in, but it still opens in the same slow method. You have to move your hand out of the way many times to allow the lid to open. So I call the new sensor technology on the old style trash lid containers, I call that lipstick on the same old pig. And so sensor technology is really cool and innovative, but it hasn't really been used to its fullest with the old type of closures. So I came up with a new type of closure utilizing an aperture or an iris diaphragm, similar to those found in an SLR camera. And the benefits of an aperture closure would be that it could open rapidly when the sensor senses an incoming object or your hand into the opening area. The benefits of the product, it hides the trash can if you have it under your basin in your sink, in your bathroom, areas where the lid cannot pop up. The iris diaphragm opens in an aperture fashion like a camera lens. You don't have to take added steps to actuate the pedal on non-sensor trash cans, of course. So it's faster opening, you don't have to move out of the way to have it open. Tighter seal, it keeps in odors, better than the lid type cans. Quiet closure, it opens fast and then it closes slowly and quietly. Modern, sophisticated design, and it's fun to play with. Sensors are so high-tech these days that you can actually play basketball with it and throw a piece of paper towards the trash receptacle, and the aperture or iris diaphragm would actuate so quickly and rapidly that it would open in an instant and allow the trash to go in. And so I've spent very little money on this presentation. Filed a provisional patent application, made a little presentation, and the objective, because of the capital requirements of making such a device, were so high, I immediately sought to license it instead of manufacturing or getting involved in production. So I submitted the product to, personally to Brookstone stores and Simple Human, which is a large manufacturer of trash receptacles in the US. So I'm going to play you a little video to see, so you can see how it would work. Sorry? They're, Brookstone and Simple Human, they're evaluating it. So let's leave it on here again. So
And the trash can every time you go into the bathroom.
Can we dim the front lights?
Foot pedal activated cans are inconvenient. They take extra time to get your...
Is it possible to turn off these lights so you can see a little better?
Do it.
Put into place, they can throw you off balance and take you away from your other important business. Touchless automatic cans are not much better. You have to hold your garbage at odd angles to keep from hitting the lid. You need the Apex touchless receptacle. The apex operates like the eye of a camera. The advantages over traditional receptacles are faster closure opening, no moving out of the way to make room for the lid to open, tighter seal to keep in odors, fits under areas where a lid would not have space to open, quiet closure, modern design, less power to open, so longer battery life. Just hold the trash over the receptacle and drop, no fuss.
So that's essentially it. That's how it works. It's new, exciting, innovative. Any questions?
Did you do the engineering paperwork?
That would be part of the licensing. When you license to, if Simple Human or Brookstone were interested, they would be spending the money on the development side of it. That's why I don't want to do that. But we know an aperture works. We know the sensor works. So it's a matter of tying them together in development to.
Did you do a patentability search on this before?
We did.
Okay, so, and you've determined that it is patentable?
Yes. We used an actual law firm to do that.
Is there a battery in it, or is it plugged in, or?
It could be either one. It could be battery operated, could be chargeable, many different options, but the thinking is it would be battery operated.
Is everything contained in the lid so you can put it on top of any container?
You would have a container that would typically match it would be sold as a unit. The receptacle closure top would fit on the can that it's sold with, but it would be removable to take the trash off like any other existing lid.
It would need to be round, correct? Because there's a lot of trash cans that are rectangular.
Not necessarily. The opening needs to be round, but it doesn't necessarily mean the can needs to be round. It could still be a rectangular can with a round area that works in that fashion. Yes?
How does it react when the trash gets full?
You got to take out your trash, man. Sorry. Your trash gets old.
Or is that a sensor, or does it start clamping the trash?
There's a plan for something on the side that would tell you, how full it's getting. Also, there would be a device or a push button or a lever to manually actuate the aperture in case there was a power failure. Any other questions? The sensors will sense whatever's coming, whether it's a hand or even a small piece of paper. As I said, you would be able to do a paper toss, and it would open fast enough to receive it and close.
Give you a score.
I'm sorry?
Give you a score.
To give me a score? Thank you. Okay, so one thumbs up. Anybody else?
One more.
I was curious if you could integrate it into a countertop holder or a compactor.
I think that there are many applications, and the idea behind this invention was initially for a trash receptacle closure, but with the device that we've designed, there are any number of applications for the closure itself, not just trash.
All right, one more question.
Any other questions?
Sam?
What happens if you get your hand caught in a thing? Is there an obstruction sensor? I mean, slice.
It closes slowly,
Okay.
so it would be child safe. It'd be like your car. If it sensed
Well, it'd have a stop
if
sensor.
If it sensed that it was closing onto something, it would stop.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Okay, good.